rods are lowered into
Water.
not water. Well, water. There is water here, okay?
Okay.
But they're lowered into that, and the more the rods are lowered in, the more the nuclear reaction starts.
Yeah.
The atomic reaction, chain reaction, and that when they run water through that, it heats the water. It's all just about heating the water. This is nothing but a heater. Okay, that's all it is. It's a heater, and the cooling towers, of course, are to cool the water, and the water gets recycled back. But that's all that is. That's all nuclear power does is heat that water. Then you've got the turbines over here where that superheated steam runs through. See, it generally okay. It's got the superheated heated steam runs through that. Runs through the turbines to spin the wheels to make electricity. Then you have the giant cooling towers, where you pump the water up and it cools, etc.
So, what you said the rods? What's in the rods?
Rods generally uranium,
Uranium. Okay.
not enriched uranium. Now here's probably a problem. After they're being in the well, that's how you make enriched uranium. That's also how you make plutonium, which you really don't. 1 ounce of plutonium can cause 1 billion cases of cancer in humans. But you like it. So you don't want that stuff floating around. Now here's the deal. It takes about 3 pounds of plutonium for that to make an atomic weapon. Japan has hundreds and hundreds of tons of plutonium built up because of using nuclear power. They're shipping it in about 50-ton increments to the United States for reprocessing.
Lovely.
Because you can make it into fuel to begin the process again.
Yep.
But all sorts of waste is generated, and we don't know what to do with the waste. And that's where we are. The Russians, they got rid of the waste. The perfect example of peasant thinking is when a Russian admiral, basically, he used to take some especially sealed drums of nuclear waste and sink them in the Barents Sea. It's way up north of Siberia. Okay, and sink them, will go down 1,000 feet, and hopefully the waste will become, that's just a way of disposing of it. Well, once they tossed them off the ship, they found they floated. Okay, so what did he do? Did he bring them back up and send them back to have it done right? No. His job was to sink them so he machine gunned them.
And just let it flow out.
Yes, that's what happens when you.
Wow.
Okay, that is the perfect example of peasant thinking. Okay, this is to. Okay. Scheduled.
Wait, is this a detention?
Oh damn! I was gonna cry.
Okay.
What the heck? I already did it though.
Thank you so much
Well,
for
let
saving
them know.
me.
You'll have to drop in and let them know.
When?
What? No, we got a chance.
Yeah.
No, don't break. Don't.
But I didn't.
I'm so happy right now.
Shut
I'm sorry.
up.
I'm not happy that you got it. I'm just
You
happy
deserve
that you
more
did.
detentions than
Shut up!
me.
No, I don't.
You have more tardies than me.
Yes, he does.
I-
Oh, actually, maybe not.
I have 11.
You know what?
In this
No.
class, I have 11.
Okay, and I had 6.
And this is the only class that I have.
Okay,
tardies.
but I've been nice to you about that. 2
yeah.
nights. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
oh,
exactly,
yeah. Okay. Usually he's here before you are.
Yes, but I don't get it. Why does he not have any? Oh
And
my
then
god.
he hasn't got hidden up with it yet.
Yes, but
I
he
will.
deserves. After 7, it's a Saturday school. How do you not have your Saturday school? God.
Because I'm supposed to arrange for it, but I don't arrange for detentions for first period. Okay, and maybe I should. This is also their way of telling me you need to start arranging detentions after 5.
Can I see the VP secretary
Of course.
right now?
Go.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna say, do you remember I went to?
I went.
Go.
Go do it.
Oh, I hope she's not.
Go.
I will pray that she's in a good mood. I actually.
Elena's great. Elena's nice.
She got on me last year because you know how to go to a different school dance you have to sign out that slip.
Right.
I had to go to her and everything and talk to her and everything. And one of the first things she did was, okay, well, let me check your grades. And then that's when my grade was really bad at the very beginning or the first semester last year. And she was like, what's up with that math grade? And I was like, I don't know anymore, but all my other grades are really good. And it shows that I'm trying, but I don't know what's happening. And she laughed and giggled and everything. She was a really nice lady.
Yeah, I like her.
Whenever I walk through the office, I always say hi.
Okay, so we're to 10, 5, 4. Okay, we got bam, 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 bam. Skipping 15:30.
Wait. In June 1945, the United States and Soviet Union temporarily set aside their differences. They joined 48 other countries in forming United Nations. Who were
As
those-
long as they got 2 votes, 3 votes actually. One for Ukraine,
Who are
one
the
for
40
Belarus, and one for Russia itself.
Who are the 48 other countries? Just everything?
A lot of them, well, you have to remember there's colonialism still there, so there's a lot of non-independent countries. Now we've got at least 160 or something like that countries.
So should I write down in June? Yeah, I'll just write down that whole thing. I don't need to write down all 48 countries.
No.
Because it doesn't even say it in the book.
Mhm.
Which countries? Kind of wish it did, but it doesn't.
You know how long those World War II leaders lasted? Into the 90s.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Well, obviously, except for Hitler.
Tito, you know, the leader of the Yugoslav partisan, he croaked off in around about 1990, and that's when you had the Yugoslav Civil War in 91. Albania made it to right about, I can't remember, Enver Hoxha, he made it to about 98 or 91. Actually, he was anti-Russian. He was more, he was Europe's version of North Korea. Then he croaked off, and everybody thought the West is great. Let's all do a pyramid scheme. I'm not kidding. Broke the whole country. Everybody in the country played the pyramid scheme. So whoever was at top in the first part of that, they made up like bandits and got out of the country and took everybody's money with them. Okay. Let's see. Romania went through a few leaders, but let's see. It was 90. Yeah, I think it was 91. No, it was 89. 89 when Ceausescu he and his wife got put up against the wall and shot for crimes against the people. He was, let's see.
What I really like about my history teacher is at the very end of all of our tests, the question with the most points is all opinion questions. And why he does it is so that way he can see whether you're paying attention in class or not. And I really actually enjoy opinionated questions because it makes me think and learn more. And like the last one was, so do you agree or disagree with the death penalty of the Soviet, or not the Soviet, but like totalitarian dictators, and all the people, like all the officers and everything that got killed afterwards, hunted down everything, right?
I don't have a problem with it. I don't consider him human. Okay, but
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
I started writing, and then I noticed that I got full on the bottom of the page, and I started writing on the back, and I just got really into it.
Hey, where were you? Mr. Bus?
Yeah,
Dude, the bus driver's just gonna love you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, I just started going on and on
Breakfast
and
of
on.
Champions.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down like ways that we could have done it, but
Oh my
then
God.
at the same time, I wrote down the flaws of that and like consequences of.
Well, you want to
Oh,
you
it's
want
so
a feeling of
worrying,
justice
man.
also. Like the state of Israel has legally executed one person ever in its entire history.
Yeah.
I'm not saying their army hasn't shot a whole lot of people that probably didn't need to be shot, but trial and execution, and that was Eichmann.
Yeah.
That was really good how they captured him. It was the first El Al air flight out of its new route in Argentina. Yeah, he went to the airport in a trunk. Argentina was a little miffed that they skip the standard extradition proceedings, mainly because Argentina has always been a Nazi sympathetic state. Had been. Actually, it kind of still is. Let's see what else. A lot of them got hunted down by Jewish groups who were allowed to pretty much, nobody stop them, running around all over parts of Europe, just hunting these guys down in their hometowns and shooting them.
Yeah.
So,
Basically,
most
they-
people don't know about them. I mean, 99 out of 100 people have no idea that happened after the war.
Yeah. It's pretty insane. Because I didn't know about it until history class.
Well, they didn't even teach it then. It was not known that
What?
these Jewish vigilante groups went around. I'm saying, okay, then a lot of people got off that need to get off. But those are concentration camp guards. Those are people that people knew. They didn't, about the organizers and stuff like that, nobody knew who they were at the time. The doctors that did their little experiment in the hospitals, those guys were never even prosecuted.
So that scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, well, obviously they're still not around because that was a while ago. I mean, they could
Well,
be.
there's people who took revenge. There's Dietrich, one of the SS commander. He's the one who did the Malmedy massacre. There's a guy who massacres a bunch of American POWs, and he does it 10 years in prison.
Yeah.
Okay? Because we want to make sure that West Germany is on our side in the Cold War. Those were Americans massacred in the snow.
Yeah.
Okay? Not happy with that. However, in about 1970, he's living in France because he's a free man, and somehow he ends up, his home burns down, and he finds his little bit body inside. And somehow what tells me is some crusty old American paid him a visit.
Yeah. Probably.
Actually, kind of proud of that one, because I'm pretty sure it was an American.
It would really
The
surprise
Russians
me.
didn't have that kind of accents.
Yeah.
The one thing with the Americans and Russians is, or the Canadians, oh my God. The peaceful Canadians, when they liberated the death camps, they executed all the guards. There were no trials in Canadian camps.
He just walked in and bam, done.
Uh-huh.
Why are Canadians never involved in war?
Huh?
Why are Canadians never
They're always
involved?
involved in war. First World War, they're there. Second World War, they're there.
They're not really talked about super.
Korea, they're there.
Yeah.
Let's see, Afghanistan, they're there. And they ran problems for shooting prisoners again. Australians, really known for shooting prisoners.
Yeah.
South Africa, World War I, where they just didn't take prisoners because I'm not going to take some prisoner. Some guy's been shooting at me, and as soon as we get up to his position, throws his hands up. I mean, you hear Australians, they just said, dude, man.
They don't deal with
Yeah, they take it real personal. Somebody shooting me, they take it real personal. So Australians have a miserable record of taking prisoners.
Saying a boom. Oh, sorry. Are you shutting?
But once you're prisoners, they don't take you out to the field and shoot you.
Just-
The Canadians, definitely. Americans, we're really good about, if you're taken prisoner, your chances of survival are very, very high.
Yeah.
Russia, Japan, Germany, not so much.
Sometimes
Germany, if you're not a Jew, you're taken prisoner. Chances are you would survive.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they wouldn't deliberately kill you.
Yeah.
Japan is a different
They
story.
were good at that. But 1 out of 3 did not survive. But it's still 1 out of 3, which is.
That's a lot.
If you look at
That's
you
still-
look at
yeah.
POW throughout history, it ain't bad. I mean, POWs generally don't. Look, it was 1 out of 4 POWs in American Civil War that died. Of course, that's generally disease, and of course, you had almost that death rate in the regular military camps. But, sanitation didn't fall real well. But Andersonville was special. Confederate camps were pretty bad. Let's see. But if you were taken prisoner by the Russians, your chances of survival were really low. Stalingrad, now over 90,000 Germans surrendered,
Oh,
5,000 they got
Yeah.
home.
Stalin wasn't.
The end, 1955.
Stalin wasn't afraid of killing his own people. I mean, not. He wasn't like killing them with guns or anything.
He didn't
was
care about his own
starving.
son.
Yeah, he didn't care. So
No, because he was a
no,
psychopath.
no.
he
Okay.
definitely didn't care about other countries
No.
and such. much.
No, he didn't care about anybody. He was a psychopath. I mean, that would be clinical. He was a psychopath. I mean, that's what his daughter.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You know, his wife blew her brains out.
That's why I don't like this.
Putting ash at She blew her brains out. I went, okay.
It's not good at aiming.
Yeah. I always thought it was really funny how, like, I noticed in that history class, like, how everybody talks about Hitler, right? Hitler's the big, because yes, there was, like, the Holocaust and everything because of him, but, like, there's still Stalin. And there was another opinion.
Well, the thing about Hitler is he had so many killers underneath him. Okay? I'm quite willing to do it. Oh, I'll get a promotion if I can up the rate of slaughter.
Yeah.
We would call it Bale bureaucrats.
Hey.
Soulless, really, truly soulless bureaucrats like I do. What are you in, Phil?
But yeah, it's just like there was another opinionated question of like who is, and I did the same page and a half thing again because like they were both very.
But the
Different.
flavor was different.
It was
Stalin,
very
you
different.
were unsure who was going to die.
Yes,
Because you could be the relative of a friend of a relative of a friend of somebody who picked them off and you're dead.
and you're dead. But
Yeah.
with
And if Hitler, you're not
Hitler,
a Jew,
you had-
and you're trying to stay out of harm's way, you're out of harm's way.
yeah,
Unless he goes to war, then everybody, it's random.
did you get out of it?
No. No, I mean,
That was,
she gave me another lunch detention because I told her I only served one, and she said 2 lunch detentions equals 1 full detention.
okay.
See, I'd rather have lunch detentions than real detention.
I know it goes by really fast, honestly.
What? Film class?
Lunch detention.
Let's see, I
It really
championed
does.
lunch
Miss
detention
Weasley
server.
isn't coming in today, right?
No, it's supposed to do today.
Thank God.
Hey, Tyler, how many lunch detentions have you served this year?
What the heck is it? I didn't like
Why?
that.
Huh?
I didn't really count. I like that.
You're
Serena's
high.
coming in.
I just say about 3 weeks.
3 weeks worth? Okay.
Serena.
You loud enough today or something?
Okay, put your stuff in there, go to wards. She,
I have a test, so I have to be in here anyway.
okay, that part, but she's on my case. Last night she was on my
Yeah,
case.
this morning I couldn't walk, so.
Okay. Yeah, but she frosted my cookies, okay?
Whoa.
Miss
What?
Ford is so
Oh.
nice. How would you do that?
Because somebody's carrying an F in there right now, and somebody over there gives a rip, that's why.
Hey, I have a test
So it was
today.
flambe last night,
I have a test
Frank.
today.
Okay? She was at my table and wouldn't lay off on that. Which is another reason I like her.
That's a
Okay,
couple
but-
thousand.
She was yelling and screaming at me. But I
Now you're
liked her
supposed to
because
take a
of it.
test, where's the test?
In her room. I'm not walking in there later. They're gonna like look
I
at me.
can't do anything, I'm stuck. I don't have
I
somebody
noticed
else.
that you grow faster.
Go- go get it.
Barley
Go
wine.
get
Yeah,
it.
it's because there's not as many people.
I don't care.
Why are you waiting?
I'm tired. God, you almost lit me on fire yesterday. Take care of it.
Miss Ford has never.
See, don't
Okay,
be afraid
no,
to split.
she's concerned, okay?
Oh.
She's concerned, but
If
not
you're
as
afraid
concerned
to
as
split,
it
then
sounds.
you're never gonna grow.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with Serena. Especially
Okay, I'll
Is
do that.
Frank almost coming in? I need to.
Should be in a couple minutes.
I need.
It's always. It's always the math person who comes in late.
Not true.
Well, I mean, that's what we have scheduled.
So-
That's the schedule. But we can't, here's the deal. We pay these people very little, and then we don't give them the full day. Got Ben's out.
Dude, why is this humongous guy chasing me? There's no reason.
I was talking to Mr. Hannigan the other day,
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't
And
see that. See that?
we were
That was
doing
only
a
a
schedule
small
for
lot,
next
so
year,
about 40. I
and
can
then
make
he
that up. See, I'm already making it.
didn't really like. He accidentally slipped and said
Passed by
something,
Alex
and then
Mass.
I convinced him to
See,
tell me what it was
It's
about.
pretty easy.
And
It's
apparently
pretty.
he's
It's a
not gonna
lot
be here
easier
next
to
year.
make up laws and mass than you might think.
Mr. Hannigan,
No.
Who's that?
that's my case manager.
Oh crap!
So it was like it was kind of sad because I was like I just got
You think
You see,
connected
I can't
him and
aim right,
everything,
but this
and I
mouse
really like him and
attacking
everything.
is so
Of course you like him, and I like him because kids do not have a tendency to explode. Hey, Brad, are you done with your homework? Please, God.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just
You-
I was
Wait,
checking
jeez.
that.
because like he was really concerned with my math because like I used to have an F in that class for
Team
so
number
long, and he's the reason
90004.
why I now have an A in that class is because he sat down with
That was
me.
scary. People actually have
Worked on
team
it.
numbers.
Like before every single test, I would go into his room, he'd look at it, and he'd say, "Okay, do you know how to do any of this?" And I'd go, "I know how to do the starting off thing," and then
I'll be honest, what we're afraid of is that not being able to get a fully fledged person.
yeah, that's what I'm
Brad?
saying.
Yeah. Come on over here for a little bit.
This movie in a different way.
Okay, you're surviving.
You should have seen when I went to lunch attention the other time because they all think the VP secretary is hot. And it's awkward because he'll be like, they'll
No,
just
that's
try
really
to get her
messing
attention.
up.
Huh?
They're probably just messing up.
No, they weren't. You'd think they were, but no, they weren't. They were just like, they were like, oh, you know, I need a chair in here. And then she'd be all nice to this one kid. And he'd be like,
Well, let's do on
So if you want to.
yeah, why not?
I'm back.
Where's homework?
what'd she
Sitting
say?
here, you're on that
I
computer.
guess the test is on Monday. Don't know how that happened.
Do you interrupt your lectures?
No, she's just they're doing
Homework seems to be the
they're
issue.
studying.
Yeah, that's your,
You said
your
yours.
question. But
We never
what
did
about
that.
that homework? You leave here for the time you're on the
Test for
computer.
Mondays.
Okay?
And the
I
part
look
of
at you on the computer, and this is the clock.
the poster copy.
Okay?
Yes, well,
That's
my
in
copy
there,
is-
you can be on the computer.
Check
If that's not there, sit, read a book or something, but I'm not looking at the computer when that stuff is done.
I know I
And
Okay.
I'm actually by you.
Okay, go
I
through your
went to
stuff.
McDonald's too.
Okay.
My brown was really hot.
I think that's
There's
something
always
I
a good
did.
possibility of the stuff that is sitting in the compost heap at the bottom of the backpack.
Mr. Korch handed out back paperwork last week that
So,
we did last
I know
semester.
I know you like hate me asking if I can stay in here during like third or fourth, and it's third this time, but
Third is what?
Spanish, and I have an A in that class.
Okay, that one you got more.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I can't skip. Yeah. it's
No,
okay.
you can't skip math.
No, I'm not doing math. I'm going to math. Don't worry. Don't worry. So is it okay if I? Can I? Because I want to finish up a couple more pages for what is it, Spanish, and
I don't know. But you talk to Matthew Blunt, Hebrew, the other. I have no
Math?
issue with that. That's
Spanish.
Spanish teacher. Yeah.
Mm,
Just drop by him during break. No, 10 point possible. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, no, I
That's
got you.
what I was saying.
Oh, okay, sorry, you get so pissed off so fast, yeah. Okay, that is what we call an F up, okay. But point possible 0, okay, should be in this column. Week 5, so that's a while back. So we still got that, but, let's get that back up. If you need to find something, you can be able to bring that up. And also,
Yeah, no.
you're on the computer and you don't get the math, I mean, that's that score on that test, why? Listen, us teachers, we all know that this IM1 is a profit for crap, okay, we all know it. We all know that it's taking some of the learning out of order, and that's why we're getting bad scores. Okay, we know that. But as long as you got half the kids passing, we want to make sure that our kids are part of that half the kids passing. You understand that point of view? Okay. So we're pressing it. It ain't easy. It's a difficult pile of crap to go through. Got that point. Okay. Don't you think I've talked with math teachers, and the language I've used to describe it is nothing compared to the language they use to describe it. Okay. Yeah, and that's another one issue right there. Why? Okay, but
today is the 5th day to do math.
did you take it?
no.
Okay. You're sitting here, you can be, no, I just wanted to point out something. You got that young lady takes care of stuff. Okay, I intercede a lot.
That and these two get
Why is it?
Right.
Why is it not raining?
Yeah, they're not great, so they're not showing up on the map yet. Okay? Okay, that's February 1st. February 11th.
That was when I got.
February 1st. Okay. Let me see.
It's kind of offensive to white people.
Five paragraph, we should discuss one of the major things of the past.
I don't
That's all
want
you
to
have
say
to do.
it's true,
You've
but
been
it's
sitting
just.
here and haven't done that.
I didn't know that. I haven't even taken this without this one thing.
Oh
Okay,
my
this,
God.
This is assignment, final test, the
I
test
don't
of the
know if
paragraph
that's
essay.
true, but it sounds true.
Pretty much.
Have you talked to her?
Have you ever smelled a quarter?
Okay, would you please talk to her?
Yes. It smells the same. And
So,
different
okay,
quantities.
let's see, this one.
I've never smelled
Smelling
one
myself.
Summarize it in a letter format. This is all stuff you could be doing here, and this is where I could be held to account, because it's not getting done here. Okay, and I should be held to account, by the way, I just now found out how that works. Yeah, but no other teacher put that letter, she's the only one that does that. Okay. So, scores here summarized by lazy sign, we did that. Okay. So we have this stuff, so let's see, let's find another zero here. Oh, that's the one. So this something that it could be done here, why isn't this thing done?
You shut up.
Letter and-
No.
This is clear, it's not making this time. That's just between you, how about we set the conversation now, and you start taking care of some of that stuff.
Then wake up.
Now, some of these other kids don't have homework, they just have to, well, like Tyler over there,
That wasn't me.
basically, he's got something assigned to him,
Oh.
for the next period, that will be holding his nose to the grindstone, okay?
My biggest problem in this class is that I was doing that homework.
What time do you go to sleep?
You like
Okay, did you get your task and stuff?
the
Were you
test is on Monday,
library?
but they're studying in groups, so I'm like, she said I could take it.
Okay. But, would you put your grade up above, okay, let me go to,
I just talked to her about everything I need to do.
okay,
Like literally just spent time talking to her.
okay.
So
Yeah, I'm on everybody's butt today, this is Friday.
lay off, Marlo.
No, my job is on butt.
Ew.
My job, I get paid to do this. In fact, I get
Be on
parents yelling at me
butt?
when I'm not, don't do it the way they think I should.
Marlo, the way you said that, just stop.
Okay,
Oh my God.
okay, let's see, Spanish A minus.
Is this me? It's me.
Yeah, actually, you're within reach of passing, but you
Math?
gotta get up there.
No.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I wonder what you're gonna get in Spanish.
Yeah, I wonder too.
You'll spend time doing Spanish work, but
No, I will. I will just try and keep my Spanish grade up because it's the only grade I can keep up. Ah!
Okay.
or you just gonna screw Spanish.
I mean, I could, but I'm not.
Just focus on math.
I know, I'm only 5% away from passing.
Okay, not bad. Okay, Tyler Platts, you
What?
ticked me off.
How?
What the heck is it?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
dude,
15 of
94.5% in the class are, somebody else in here is, a couple other people are doing very poorly. Good job in English, bud, good job.
Oh,
I was
Are you
You blew them away. You blew them away, 94.5%.
This is the time where you're supposed to start panicking for me. Hey, can I go back to the
So, this is
somehow I'm
panic
not
time.
panicking yet.
Okay, Algebra 1, you're okay.
Somehow I'm not panicking. Probably just been hit.
young.
Okay, Tyler, wanna come on over here, show you this?
Just gonna
Okay.
say, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do some.
Okay. You know, I'm not sure the deal here, I'll be talking to Mr. Peterson, actually with Ms. Davidson. You know, your triumph row, so what's the deal here? You went to the lab or what's the deal? Okay, so let me see. Okay, but I'm seeing a lot better, yeah, okay. Okay. So, what? Okay. Actually, no, actually, I'm pretty happy with it. Let me see.
I don't know how to feel like better.
Well, I see some evidence of trying.
Okay.
Hi, Frank.
Good
Okay,
morning.
Frank. When Ashley gets back and talking to Mr. Lesage, she needs some math homework. Okay. Who's the? Ashley. Okay, when she's back from the side.
Okay.
Okay, so we're looking at here, actually I'm looking at, Tyler's starting to look halfway decent. Yeah, but I'll probably stay with some more. So actually, I'm pleased. You're almost equal to passing. You're doing better. I know, as long as we don't slip down from further than we are, we'll get up there, get the top there. Bradley,
Yes.
dude, I said no freaking computer use until you got that other stuff taken care of, okay? Whether it's studying the book or whatever.
Tyler, did you finish your lab?
Brad, what's time is this confrontational?
Lab, you got like
But
7 more
you
questions.
get to the computer when the stuff's brought up.
I'm just asking if you finished it. I don't know.
I'm sorry. It's
So
Okay,
the
you
answer would be
said-
you didn't finish it.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna do a test in here during Thursday. Okay.
Okay, now, this gentleman right here is available now, so you
Yes.
want him?
I wanted to ask
Okay,
for
so,
help on the
let's see
math
where we're
homework.
so actually, okay, overall, I'm happy. Yeah, overall, I'm happy, we're passing range here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, you come in here, you're supposed to be doing a test right now at work. I don't give a rip about that, okay, I know. Okay. If you're working, writing, and showing down, I don't care, but showing down, not an issue. Okay.
Is it actually hard to get the monopoly stuff? Like, do they give you the same thing over and over?
Okay, let's take a look at Nico.
Please.
Dude, good.
Just wait for them.
Four.
Also easy.
Nico, good job. Good job, bio, man. How's it run?
So it's 4 triangles, right?
Nico, excellent job, sir. I'm happy with you. Now let's talk about getting A's. Okay, never mind.
Well,
Okay.
you can also get B and F.
Okay, next person.
I mean, I
Yes,
asked
sir.
if I could just do 2 triangles and a parallelogram, but he said it'd be
Okay.
probably harder.
It's actually 3 triangles.
Why would it be 3?
You were,
He said it was 4.
oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at
No, he had to.
the large shape.
Drop in on it.
Got 2 sets of parallel lines. The height here, which tells you parallel. Some big curves underneath that.
Yeah, well, that was
So
You have no grade, but that, you can put the score.
alternate interior angles will be congruent.
I think what it is here, this is what kind of surprised me is when it came to your English teacher, because she's the only one I know
That's approved. Let's see, like 26. Let's see, policy 26. Area addition.
There's a stat.
Some area. So, see the area of each triangle.
Here's the deal. You got time in here. You got people, can help you out, but you've got the time here and also the computer. That is an issue.
From the area, this triangle, this triangle, this triangle, this triangle, this triangle.
Not gonna let you on the computer till I see. So you've got the whole.
Here.
Anything that you can
This
get done.
entire triangle, this triangle, that triangle.
It's not done.
Mm.
I thought you were in better shape. You were, and staying in good shape. Right now, I'm happy to have that kid over there. But also remember,
Trying to see. I go CD.
don't. So is that all you need to do?
Human height. Human this side. CD. I'm missing this triangle here.
A plus, A minus, A plus,
Height.
B plus. Never mind.
Base 1, base 2.
Let's take a look at this. Okay. Ben? You gonna get anything done?
You can't hear you, he's been dreaming.
Yeah, I
man.
know, that's the deal. Okay, do this shit.
Why is he around us?
Huh? Hey, Ty, you're up.
Me?
Oh,
Do you want me to go over there?
Hi.
Ty Denzel.
Do you want me to go over to you?
Yeah, let's go over.
See here.
Here we go.
This area right here.
See, minus one, very honorable. Beef cork, very good.
That C minus is gonna go up too because she's giving me extra time on this one.
Yeah, go. Wait a minute, is that for a test though?
For my project.
Project.
Monday.
Is this only
Wait, I thought he said that you guys can't use computers.
For what?
How the heck did that happen?
Because there was
No, I
open
mean,
wires
A
or
minus?
something.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know.
Okay,
This
never
one
mind.
we're kind of
Okay,
like
computer, A plus, of course. Okay, so I'm happy to do right
So
now.
we're from like half times, height
No,
times,
no.
base.
Gotta keep up. My biggest concern is my English.
I don't
Gotcha.
think it really works in Frank.
Hold on.
It needs to be right. I think it needs to be right triangle.
I think they're all, aren't they all right triangles?
This one isn't CFD. That is
We
not
did
a
an
right
example on the board and he still counted it as a right triangle. I mean like
triangle. Yeah, but you're missing this area underneath two cents. It's completely, you have to completely cut that out.
I mean this is what he wrote on the board.
Flip it.
Oh.
Twist it.
Hmm.
There we go.
I'm gonna have to frost the kid's second period in study skills. Not part of my
Study
caseload,
skills.
but
His island.
Yeah, he's getting blown
What do you do
away.
this time?
I can only understand when somebody's blown away in robotics, okay, because
It's
I would get blown away.
robotics.
Well, you should be a senior if you're in there. He's not.
Oh.
You need to know code.
It's
He
AutoCAD, not
You
robotics.
should have a firm basis in calculus. He doesn't. Forget it.
He's in AutoCAD, not robotics.
That's it. Robotics. Okay. But still, that's the way it works.
Who the heck likes coding?
It's not our style. Some people can do it, and some people
There's
enjoy
like
putting
a
the puzzles
free-
together.
Like a supermodel is offering 2 weeks free of like a coding class for like girls 12 to 18 in Los Angeles. That's cool.
Yeah, the thing is, it depends on where some people love putting the puzzle together, and they just drool about it. I look at it and go,
Yeah. She said the coding is gonna help like the girls make real apps on phones and stuff.
Mhm.
That's cool.
yeah, but they can do coding as well as we can. Anybody thinks girls can't do coding as their skulls. But well, especially the boys who do coding generally have just learned how to take showers. I'm sorry, I'm being bad, but you know what? Here's the deal. Then I get one kid on my caseload in the same class that everybody else is failing, and he's pulling a 95.3%.
Who's this?
Antonio.
Who's Antonio?
Shut up, Ashley.
You shut up. I don't know who Antonio is. I always
Antonio Pericopel? He's in my third grade.
You gotta look at the backpack.
I always forget.
Did you know that Antonio was in second grade with me?
Hey, what's that guy's name that has
Yeah, well, I didn't know that, but I can imagine. Yeah.
what's that guy's name with a beard in your class for third? And he's
Oh, that's Junior.
wait, and he's in my film class, but he's no, that's not him. That's not him. It's he's not really. He's big,
Sammy.
but he's kind of thin, like in a way.
It's not junior.
It's not Junior. It's not. It's
Just send me to Sammy.
No, no,
Sam-
no.
oh, yes, I think
Sammy,
Sammy.
okay. Yeah, Sammy.
He's in my film class.
You're using trying to see
Okay.
Isn't it just the same thing?
Hmm.
Are you sure?
Well, this triangle is this one here. We need this one here.
Okay.
Got this one, this one, this one, we're missing this one.
Okay.
And-
So it's
Technically, it is the same as this one here,
Yeah.
but you have to include it.
right. I can write it down. So it's the area of triangle
Hey, look at your guys, right?
CFE is equal to half of yeah.
Okay, okay. Hold up. your
Right. Okay. And then what the heck do you do after this?
There are so many kids doing well at algebra, psychology, and doing badly with me in my history classes.
Is this cat?
You probably need to add all four of those
people are
together.
It's
better
so
at things.
obvious who it is.
Just like in this, you need to add all four of these areas together.
And the real issue is, sir, remind me, cat English. Ooh.
Mr. White
Yeah.
gives a lot of work.
Yeah, well, so he's a really good English
He
teacher.
is. I love Mr. White when I had him.
Yeah, well, it's a sense of accomplishment.
He seems to be a funny teacher.
He's so great. I love
He
him.
is.
Now we have to add each of these together.
Okay.
And let's see,
Okay, everything else I know.
BC is equal to B1.
Okay.
I was lucky that he was running Saturday.
EF,
Wait, we have to distribute, right? Because he said that.
Really, we're just-
Sorry, wait. He said that it'll help us in the problem to distribute. Like, you know how when you have half of
Yeah,
A plus half of
win again.
B plus half of C, and instead of doing that, you create a formula which is half, and then parentheses A plus B plus C.
oh yeah, you got a lot of stuff you can take half out, it's just,
Is that what he wants us to do? What do you think?
I think that's what you're doing. You have to convert all these
into one
Terms.
problem.
into terms of B1.
Oh,
So B1 is equal to B, C,
Okay.
and E to F.
We don't see VHS.
So B, C, and E to F. E to F here. They're technically equal to B1.
Oh, it's not properly popped. Coming by. I know. We're showing a little bit of Gone with the Wind in second period today.
Let's see.
it'll be so
No.
long.
Can we keep that computer up here? I kind of like working in here.
Well, I'm starting to like it out here too.
FE
But also,
and
so
AE
you can know whatever somebody's doing at all times.
it will be
And I think
B2
that
subtract
If the
B1.
table was just a tiny bit longer, we could get another computer.
Yeah, I wish I had a.
This
No, I have a
is-
bigger table back there, but I use it for the counseling, and also
Are you gonna be here during Thursday?
IEPs.
Third
I'll
period
take all
all
the
the
time.
time.
So it's kind of hard to switch things around. Actually, let me see. Yeah, and I also have to be get these doors open. So I don't have much of a choice there. I wish I had a better table.
No,
I'll go scavenge and see if I can find something.
If you add
See, I don't have problems with custodians about scavenging. You know,
yeah.
they'll pretty much let me take whatever I need.
added
long as
See, I get along with the custodians. You're about to get lynched by the custodians.
Okay.
I was gonna stop doing all that.
I know. I just gonna stop taking
And
things apart.
That will give you B2.
Okay,
Well, actually,
so,
I have to do
add-
like 25 hours of
Community service.
yeah. So
Yeah, so
they're actually gonna like me.
First, you
Yeah, they
convert
probably will.
these
And actually, if you learn that
so
a building and
that'll
constructing
have
and
B1,
maintaining are far more satisfying than
because
destroying.
B, C, and E, F.
Well, I actually enjoy picking up trash. So
Okay,
I don't know. Well, if the place looks nice after you're done.
So
Or
wait,
congruent.
Then it does.
so can I
Do
just
a
like
better job.
I do.
So it's half B1.
They just take good care of
For
the
these
minimum
two,
possible.
right?
You gotta
Half
do stuff
B1
you gotta
times
get to.
half B1.
You go by and you're thorough. Okay, you get all the.
There's always like no hidden in the bushes and stuff.
Yeah,
So
and you take care of that stuff.
can I just like add
I
these two
appreciate that
together?
stuff.
So like half and then parentheses B C.
They appreciate it. That's why
Because then it'll just
they're almost
it.
being lynched instead of
One of them is
them
going to be
lynched.
left out, the others
Right.
are
Okay.
F, D, and A, E.
They're a likable person, but
Because
Okay.
added all together, they equal
you create a lot of work. Now I gotta
Okay.
find out how many decimals the Hannigan had. I gotta get the straps
Yeah,
back
it's,
to my grandmother. I was kind of hoping
trying to
she'd bring
figure
it
it
back
out.
again.
So
So to reattach those to the desk because it makes the desk too easy to break without those straps. So we're gonna get those back on there. And then I'm gonna find out how much stuff you're taking off Hannigan's. Got a bunch of screws I know that goes to his desk, so Hannigan knows what you were doing. He caught you that one time.
Yeah, that's true.
this one's going to
Looks like he's holding a little baby or something.
Oh,
Don't
no.
toss the baby!
His works of art.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, would you write John on here? Would that be alright?
What? Right,
Would you
well,
write John?
no. Okay, right across.
Yeah, it's right there, maybe in the white spots, whatever. How are you today, Bradley? Bradley, okay?
He's a little snarly because I just give him the once over 5 times.
Oh. Serena, you're here! Hi, it's nice to see you.
Tomorrow, 7:30. 7:30 tonight. Start.
Yeah, I could tell. Which
It's
was my
night, was it?
objective.
Oh, 8, 9,
My
oh,
whole
we're
point,
Sunday.
reasonability.
We know that.
What?
Good.
Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, next week also? Okay, put that down on the board. Just a sec.
How was your first period?
Shut up. Gosh, Ryan. Alright, so Ryan, are you gonna have potatoes?
Hiram Johnson, put it where it is and what time.
Free party!
Oh.
Hot
I was thinking
dogs,
about time for
Well,
Sunday.
I was gonna bring soda.
Starting to get
Next week would be a lot more.
That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, it's screaming in Ben's ear.
So how about it's at Carmichael Park?
It's at Cottage Park.
That's a
Better
better
than that
one.
one. I'm trying to find where
There's
my
a
wife would like to
store
go.
next to it.
Sometime.
Ryan, I would do that the exact same thing.
Ryan? Yeah, somebody's going to be pounding on your head, and you know what? I'm going to be slow responding.
He's a
Ben, get up!
Hey,
James.
Hi, James.
Secretariat, go, get out of here.
Well, what's cool is there's room on the table for writing down stuff on paper.
Uh-oh.
Ready to work on your,
I left
Wow.
my keys.
and make sure you apologize to your bus driver today.
Crap.
Go, Ben.
Hey, Frank,
Yes, ma'am.
could you open the door for me? Sure. Or actually, can I borrow your
Which door?
keys? Maybe I left mine in the bathroom. Maybe. I'm not saying I did.
Do I have to keep that door?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You have a
The
seven.
bathroom.
Can I use yours?
Yeah.
I'm not saying for that I did.
Mhm.
Leave my keys in the bathroom. And you have to admit, I'm a lot
Thanks.
better.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're a lot better. Okay. You are a lot better.
First,
Okay, so. Thin stuff, so between four. Mm-hmm.
Is there a bow?
Did
So just too many people. That was a good person.
Did you know about the Paris attack? They arrested one of the suspects in Russell.
Yeah.
Did you hear about it?
Oh, there's the rest of the other one today.
In Russell.
Okay, I'll check on it. However, dude, took a look at your grade, you're dead.
I'm looking on
Come here. Stand right there. Go there.
There you go about you earlier. You go about you earlier.
Yeah, I got pissed off when I took a look at the, over here so you don't see my.
Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I was public about it because, this is not supposed to happen.
Marlo, can you call my savage and tell her I'm okay?
already have a 7.7.
Well, first of all, your grade savages is, inexcusable. Okay.
I'm passing though. Oh.
Yours is tougher too.
Mine's not, I'm passing
No,
though.
nobody here should be at an A. I mean, come on, Tyler Plastics got a 95% there. Come on, give me a break.
I finished my health
Huh?
project. I finished my health project.
Okay.
Well, actually-
Your chance.
I had extra credit in that class, so yeah. Because I couldn't really do the reading package.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Hello.
How's things?
Why are you so chipper this morning?
I don't know, because you're here.
Might be.
It's Friday.
Down.
USB minus.
My
two,
son
and they're on the
is
computer, and that's
number
all that
one
stuff's brought up.
on his JV team and second in the
Finish
league.
up what?
I don't
understand.
My
Yeah,
youngest son
Mr. Morris,
passed
yeah,
his
finish
division
that.
test.
But right at the moment, you're not even passing
Which is
there.
really hard
Yeah, I'm about ready to blow up.
Tears
Somebody
were
with your
shed
intellect not
over
getting those
learning
decent
this.
scores. Just frost my
You
gut.
done?
Okay? No, you're a smart
I'm
kid
gonna
and
make
you're,
a cake this
you're
weekend.
not doing well in
And I'm
Mr.
gonna
Moore's
put
class.
Reese's Pieces and M&M's in it.
Don't do it. Whose history
With
do you have?
homemade cream cheese frosting.
Yeah.
But did you grade the
Can I say it, please?
So we like
You're still smoking hole around.
I don't know.
Okay, let me do this.
Me, huh? Okay.
Ask Serena. Maybe,
Yeah, I'm
maybe
getting there right
she
now.
says so.
Okay?
I'm gonna die.
No, I'm not,
I don't
I'm not getting that tip.
Okay.
Bigger.
I think it'll be going over today, okay?
Well, I have my Google Docs open, and I just
Well, we'll get you the,
I don't have all this stuff out right there.
It's okay.
I understand, it looks hot.
Okay, so,
I was looking to just close this now.
newspaper, these go together. Done.
No, I'm not kidding, man. There's no excuse for this.
What are you gonna do this weekend, John?
Okay?
Okay,
And Savage's class?
newspaper.
Jeremiah.
Did you already type up the newspaper stuff?
I don't try to do anything else except homework.
Apparently so.
Okay, if I see you on anything but homework, I'll pull you off the computer and you're done. Alright.
That's nice of
Okay,
How was
so
it funny, by the way?
you wanna look at this and tell me what you see?
What are you doing
With
this
your
weekend?
intellect,
Are you going to
remember,
Ryan's party?
Your intellect is not matching your
Our
grade,
team data,
What?
and that's because I'm being too nice about it.
our team data goes
Take
all
care
the
of
way
your
through
crap,
fourth
got it?
generation. Let's put that away. Our class data
It's
only
at a
goes to
park.
third
It's at
generation.
a park and his mom's not gonna be there.
That is
Then
so
Ryan's
far.
not inviting me. You will.
Now examine the colors of the
I
party in
am
the
sure
fourth
you will.
generation. We'll specify that it's
Okay.
only
He
team
did say
data.
that, but things have been changing.
What?
I'm probably just
Team
gonna show
data.
up anyway.
What about team
But I'm gonna bring a gift. So
Yeah, I don't
like-
know.
Remember,
I
we
don't
took
know
information
what's
from the
my
whole
best.
class, and we took information from your local team. Team leader.
You know
Okay.
Morris Avenue
First thing,
highway?
That's why I don't do it that way.
why,
The one that you
Oh, I starting to get it
Why
now.
do we have to do
Uh,
this?
exactly, why do we have to do this?
Okay, well, like, so
It was.
You examine the colors of the
Because
party in the
I'm
fourth
trying to get you
generation.
something out of
So
what we got something
hypothetically
to refer
speaking,
to when we take the test.
Local
That's not
and
it.
worldwide.
Yeah, you can see it like that, but it can also be within a mile,
Yes.
Or
PetSmart,
within a 100-mile
and-
radius.
A wide range of
Cottage
people,
and Morris,
okay?
we right there, the
Now,
hospital
personally,
examine the
that
colors of the
stuff,
party in the fourth
with
generation.
you know,
And
most
then
of the
use a
stuff,
tip paper.
I hope you're memorizing from what we're doing on the
White
board and stuff, but that's
Okay.
supposed to go back on
I
that.
think I
Right
remember
now,
that
it doesn't make much
hospital
sense.
So this is what I got so far in the
Right there,
newspaper background.
Okay?
Okay,
So
so
why do we
why
have to
did
do
our
this, like-
teachers,
If
Why
you're
not?
on
do
it,
this?
dead
Well,
ends,
you know,
right?
we need to talk
Yeah,
more
That was for the newspaper background. This next one will be for the
But
white
But you
paper.
don't-
in the first
okay.
place.
I
So
read,
you turn left on
Looks
Cottage?
like he,
you know what?
he had something weird with these questions.
Should I make a
Maybe
new
I wasn't
document or add on
and
a
maybe the
password?
day I was.
It should probably be a new
Okay,
document.
What I can do
Okay.
is I can, okay,
This is too stressful.
just a minute, just a minute. I got, you know, I got noise confusion, if you're partly deaf, this gets rough. Okay, well, that's the problem. So,
I didn't get it. So
we're
you
just
would
here,
turn right
if
on
you weren't
Morris,
here for
right on
workability,
Morris and left on Cottage.
then I don't mind dropping the score, okay?
And then you're kind
So,
of Arden.
But there's also stuff that you can be working on at
Nothing's
home
typing out.
Morris and then
Oh,
Morris
white people.
No,
Arden.
you can't, it's not online, and my parents don't know anything about this.
You don't have to do it, you can open it.
But it's
No,
not-
I am not. But if I was in the area,
Don't let us take
which I'm
books
not
home.
gonna
That's
be able to
another-
do often,
okay.
but if
I can't take
just-
my
if
book
it
home 'cause
happened
Can we
down
just
in
defer
the
this
area,
until next time, because I'm gonna get myself done
and
here?
it's like bags on
I'm
it.
just hoping.
And she goes to my
Kids
bed.
are
You
great.
know
Defer
what?
that.
Yeah.
I see your point, Jeremiah, I see your point.
Hi, John.
Okay, John,
You're gonna have to
have a
find
seat.
another seat for now,
John,
okay?
I got you. I
Okay.
started making these. Okay.
Okay, here's the deal.
So are those a good size? Are you thinking that'll work? Okay, I'll keep on
Okay.
working on it.
Okay, heads up, folks.
Alright.
Now,
Okay.
I
y'all know that I have hearing problems, right?
Yes.
We know that.
It's kind of obvious sometimes.
So you want me 12 or
Now,
11?
one of the problems I have is I can't have any crosstalk
Miss Worley is-
It doesn't
because
matter.
it's really, it's, shall we say,
Twelve is usually the standard.
orally
Okay.
confusing to me.
So-
Mr.
Okay, so
You guys would have to be totally silent if you're up here, okay, during this class. That's an issue. You probably use another computer back here on that. Because if you're up here, it's extremely distracting to me. And partly it's because of my hearing issue.
Save that, we're gonna work on the computer in the back, so, you can teach the class. That should be okay since I'm gonna be with you.
So,
But, they're working on three questions. Working on the third question,
we're now,
so
we are going
six
to skip,
questions.
you'll love this part, so we're going to skip.
Okay.
Okay, we just a minute, a minute. We're going to be going to 15.4. We are skipping 15.3. Decided not to do 15.3.
Turn that off.
Okay. I'm talking about the worksheets.
I know, but
This is your-